you know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the...
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the... He feeds it to Bogut. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Green.
About the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact. All part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
Great assist that time by Kyrie.
A big play time. Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you, Doris.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics, and if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 7 points for Smith. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving against Curry. And there's the pass to Bogut. Dishes it to Barnes. Back to Bogut. Thompson for the triple. Cannot hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Here's Irving. Passes it to Thompson. That's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Now here is Bogut. He kicks it to Barnes. Shot to end this cold run. No good. LeBron with some nice deep.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Love can't hit. Said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark gets high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging little more than you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. No good from LeBron. Warriors trail by 6. Down low. Barbosa passes to Livingston. Barnes kicks to Barbosa. Back to Barnes. Right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
1:33 left to play in the first. James against Barnes. It's LeBron with the drive. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
The 3 from Barnes. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. And the shot is good. Barnes has got 5 now. Cavaliers leading. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And how how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors trail by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The dish to Iguodala. Mozgov grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's James. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. LeBron's got his second basket of the night. On the wing, Iguodala. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shumpert. The shot is off. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm.
For me, at a younger age.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Cleveland, we've got J.R. Smith, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dellavedova in at the 2. There's the pick. Ezeli dishes to Curry. And stolen by Irving. Here's Dellavedova. Green with the block. Change here. Bogut's checked in. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The pass break chance. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Barnes is checked in for Green. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's a pick by Love. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Bogut.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Good. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually he's got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Kicks to Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now the Warriors moving it up. Rush leading the charge. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland leading by 9. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Irving with the ball. 6 points for him. 9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Livingston passes to Spates. Drains it from beyond the arc. Spates has got 6.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
To the inside. Mozgov, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
James with it. Barbosa picks him up. It's Mozgov, high post. Spates on him. And a wide open look for James. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
The drive by Shumpert. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 10 on the bucket from Spates.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
James up top, covered by Barnes. 14 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 points for LeBron. 1 second left. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers on.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, they're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action early, starting off with a 9-2. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Feeds to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Curry with the defensive effort. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving kicks to Smith. Poked loose. It's stolen by Curry. On up the court. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Barnes hits them both.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it. And guys got careful.
The way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Thompson's got 5 now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. They get it back. Green with the block.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
Dellavedova dishes to Love. Pass to James. It's a pick by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
It's Curry outside, and that's collected by Love.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Smith drives in, comes up empty down low. Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Curry's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got 4 this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Smith with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Smith's got 11 points.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Here's Clark. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Cavaliers leading. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings at Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard. James, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Barnes. Spates kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Love. Now Irving. He dishes it to James. To the middle. Here's Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game. And
you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08. And really, he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Warriors trail by 6. The 3 from Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shoots from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Love's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And thank you, Doris. He signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors off their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question of it. Rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Harrison Barnes, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Love with the screen on Curry. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. This one for three. Curry can't get it to go.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Irving with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
The first free throw is good.
Talk about a terrific game for Green. He has 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they've needed him.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Irving kicks to Love. A baseline J, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Barnes, who's checked in for Golden State. Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to
it. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point
here in the second.
Curry outside, and that one's good.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
.144 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from LeBron, and he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
Takes it from 10. Curry can't get it to go.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Here's Smith. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Bogut. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. They set the screen, and it's Smith penetrating, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close the game out. Textbook.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Rush outside. No good. Here's Dellavedova. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall. And
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. What was your approach defensively overall tonight, and how did it help dictate the pace?
We just had to get stops. You know, it didn't have to be pretty, but as long as we get stops and get out and run, we start slowing the ball up a little bit, which took some of our momentum away, but we still got it.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in the arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
Distributing the ball might not be his #1 duty, but tonight he was very creative. He nearly got double digits in assists. You have to love how alert he was and aware he was of his surroundings. So many of his passes led to high-quality shots.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.